Hey guys, I'm Kristin Neusel, registered dietitian, and I'm super excited to be here today to answer all of your questions on this month's Ask Me Anything. The next question is this good for a keto diet? 100%. As a registered dietitian, I think that these products from Hero are perfect for a keto diet. I have so many people who are asking me like, what's a low carb bread or tortilla or bun that I can have? And Hero is something that I consistently recommend because it tastes great and it's got 0 grams of carbs in a lot of the products that it has. Speaking of 0 grams of carb, that leads us to our next question, which is how can bread have 0 grams of carb? So basically, we're looking at net carbs here. So that means that you are going to subtract the total fiber and the sugar alcohols from the total carbohydrates on a label. And you do that because these are carbohydrates that are not typically going to impact your blood glucose level. And with Hero Bread products, they use resistant starch, and resistant starches are super cool if you're a nerd like me because they basically resist digestion. And that means that it's going to not impact your blood sugars. So that's how it counts as 0 grams of carbohydrates. Really good question. The next question is, what is a net carb? So I kind of answered this, I kind of got ahead of myself, but basically when you're looking at a nutrition label and you're looking at that total carbohydrates, you are able to subtract the total fiber and the sugar alcohols, and then allulose if it's listed on there. That's a sugar additive. The reason for being is because these will not impact your blood sugar levels. So definitely that's how you get your net grams of carbs. So for example, if you're having some Hero Bread and it says 11 grams of total carbohydrates, but then you look under the total carbohydrates and it says that dietary fiber is 11 grams, which is awesome. You are able to subtract that 11 grams of total fiber from the total carbs, which gets you to 0. So you have 0 grams of net carbs, which is awesome. The next question, why does the label still say 22 carbs? And that's because this is another really good question. If you're looking at a label under carbohydrates, it still has to list the total amount of carbohydrates. And then under it is where you're going to get into the different types of carbohydrates. And the different types of carbohydrates impact blood sugars in a different way. So if you're looking at added sugars, for example, which was just recently added to the label, those things typically are going to spike your sugar levels a lot more than other types of carbohydrates. So by law, it still has to be listed as a type of carbohydrate.